All right, the last presentation of the day, so let's get started. My name is Matthew Van Niekerk, and I'll be introducing you to... I've got a big voice. All right, so Matthew Van Niekerk. Weather insurance is the product we built over the last 2 days. Weather insurance is a product that brings coverage for insurance, specifically crop insurance, to the parts of the world that need it the most. As the solution is built on Ethereum, there is a fork in the presentation, and whoever yells out fork when they see it first gets a prize. So where does the need for this product come from? If we look at, sorry, if you go back one. Just the adoption of financial services products follows a rather predictable pattern. First of all, basic banking services like opening an account, allowing transactions between people, so that you can pay me for the services I provide you, and vice versa. When that's done, the next phase is about insurance products, so that we can ensure our livelihoods for the months and years to come. Now, weather insurance why is that important in specifically sub-Saharan Africa? Well, there you have one of the major, due to climate change, one of the major disruptors and the reasons for displacement of people throughout this region is floods, in fact. I mean, we think it's a dry region, but in fact, floods are in 2013, was the natural disaster that displaced about 1 million people throughout sub-Saharan Africa. Now that's, when a flood comes, it doesn't just displace the people, it also wipes out the farm. So looking at the insurance sector, where are we with that in this region? You've got about 1% of crops are insured for natural disasters in this region. That means, and 60% of the GDP of this region is derived from the agricultural sector. So you've got 99% of crops that are at risk. And that's a major problem. If you look at financial services, the basic financial services, there are solutions that are being developed right now. I'm sure most of you have heard of M-Pesa. It's being adopted very quickly across this part of the world. So the basic financial services are getting in place. The next wave will be insurance. I mentioned the mobile boom throughout. If you look at, through mobile technology, you can find everybody's connected throughout the region. Throughout the region, about 84% of the population has a mobile phone today. That's expected to be above 100% by 2020. The reason for that is that people will start to have more than one phone. So what did we do to address this problem and over the past couple of days?
Sorry?
Somebody found a fork? Okay. Yeah. All right. So what we built over the weekend is the Weather Insurance Fund. This is a fund that allows both global and local investors to put money into the fund, and it provides also a front-end application for the farmer to, within seconds, request and get a price for an insurance coverage for his crops. And as soon as he creates that, well, let's have a look at the app. This is, here's a farmer in Nigeria. His name's Chad. His uncle's the wise man in the village. He said it's going to rain pretty heavy for the next couple of days. So he's on his phone there. He opens up the app. If we go to the next screen, he opens up the app, and he fills out. He signs in. He's already a member, so he just signs in, and he hits the button "Cover Me." So a few clicks, and he's into getting the coverage. Because he's connected, we identify where he is exactly. We ask him to fill out the crop type, the date that he wants coverage for, and also how much he wants coverage for. So he knows his crop is worth 1,000. The yield from his crop is worth 1,000 each year, and he says, "Okay, I want coverage for 1,000." Puts that in, and he gets an offer back within seconds. He can decide if he wants to take it or not, and if he decides to take it, he just hits "Cover Me." All right. The offer is from, what happens in the mechanism behind that, it's going to the fund, the investment fund, which has an algorithm that does, first of all, checks with the API of the service provider that we chose was,
we have an API for weather probability, and we derive, we do a simple calculation of a premium that is fair. We just cover the fee to implement the contract and pay for the oracle, and we propose the guy to cover him for this amount.
So what does the blockchain allow you to do?
Yeah.
What makes this?
Yeah. Why is it a blockchain solution? We'll park that. I'll come back to it. It's about 2 slides away. So
10 seconds.
Okay, time comes. Why the blockchain? Here it is. Everyone in Zimbabwe today is a billionaire. That didn't happen because of great innovations and great ideas and technology and all kinds of stuff. It happened because the central bank decided to print money. And that took place for about a 2-month period, where everything they were holding in terms of a currency of the national bank was wiped out in value. Putting their money in a cryptocurrency hedges that. That's why we think that it's important to use a public blockchain solution with cryptocurrency, so that for their insurance it pays out something that's relevant for them at the time when they actually need it.
Is
So-
the payout automatic? Sorry.
And if you have
payout is
the add also for the
It is?
blockchain that you can use it for charities. It's easy to give the charities
So
fund.
Yeah.
is the only blockchain the only piece that we're talking about blockchain here is that you're getting your money in, let's say Bitcoin. It's not that you're using the blockchain to do the insurance.
We use the blockchain for the insurance, and also we use cryptocurrency on the blockchain.
How are you doing the insurance then? Tell me about the blockchain part of the insurance.
Yeah, about the blockchain part of the insurance, what we do is yes. So the people ask for the app to have a cover up, and what we do is we calculate its premium, and if you accept this, we deploy a smart contract with this cover up, and we check on the smart contract if the event happened or not. And if the event happened, we give us the money, and if the event doesn't happen, we get back the money.
And it's 5-4, so we're running upstairs. Let's go. Thank you guys. Okay, guys, hang on before everyone runs off. So.